Let's see how you do under pressure. Oh, yeah. I've been wanting this shit forever. I've been in the field with whatever they throw at me. Brush it off, pick myself up, moving on to the better. Hey, yeah. Ain't no errors, baby. It's a new era. I wake up early, feeling rich like I'm Kesha. I get to the paper, boy.
Welcome back, everybody. Jaysin Static with another episode of the interview series. I am Jaysin Static, back again with my buddy, the Dragonfly, Chris Exodus. We got a couple of videos coming. This is the first one. Christian, you've been on this. We don't have to run this through. How long you been in the game at this point?
Me and Elride are coming up on 11 years, I think, in like May.
11 years.
Yeah.
11 years.
11
so you know this deal. You've been on this before.
Yep.
You ready for your first question?
Always, Mr. Static. Like I said in the first one, we stay ready. Let's go.
Facts. What's the most challenging aspect of transitioning from a singles competitor to a tag team or vice versa? And how can you adapt to that type of change? Since you're a tag team wrestler, but you're also a singles wrestler, how is that the differences in them? And how does somebody transition something?
That's a good one. I think the biggest thing, as funny as it might sound, you kind of have to learn to not be selfish.
Right.
Like, as a singles wrestler, I can just do whatever I want for like however long I'm in the ring. I don't have to worry about like watching somebody else.
Right.
But man, as a tag wrestler, like I'm not gonna lie, I tag team with my brother, so maybe it's like even a little worse for me, but like I'm always watching his back. I'm always thinking about like, is he okay? He's got like the gas in the tank to help me hit this move? Like, because if he doesn't, now it's 2-on-1. Like,
right.
You kind of have to learn to be like not selfish and be willing to like sacrifice more. And that also includes like sacrificing your own is like mental armor of stability. Because when you're out there just by yourself and it's you versus another person, it's like you have the. Like, if you make a mistake and you lose, it's okay. Well, it's not okay, but, like, you only screwed you. But if I lose, like, Dynamo tag titles, I lost those for Elride, too. Now I've just screwed my brother. Right. So, like, you can't, like, oh, dude, yeah, you got to learn how to not be selfish. And then when you do lose, you and your partner have to be very good at not being bitter because you have to accept that, hey, sometimes my partner is going to have an off day like I have. Even in singles matches it happens. And you just, once you find that flow, like, again, maybe it's easier because I'm with my brother, but I've been in a couple tag teams, and I just find that if you're just unselfish, you do a lot better in a tag team. But it's not easy. I mean, it's definitely hard at times to not want to,
Now, have you had some harder times?
Yeah.
Can you run by some of those hard times that you've had with tag teams?
Miscommunications are like the biggest thing. Yeah. Like easily, like not just in the ring, like backstage. Like there's been so many times where like I thought we rented a car. I thought he took care of it. He didn't. And then it's not like his fault that because I didn't ask. I assumed. Well, what happens when you assume, right?
Yep. Yes, sir.
So it's like you gotta like there's been times like that. There's also been times like I've been stupid. Like I've not made it a secret. This is too raw. Cut this out.
No, man, go ahead.
Because I don't want to like say anything that gets you in trouble on YouTube. Like obviously I've struggled with addiction.
Yep.
So like I've been an alcoholic. I've had a fair share too many of pills in my day. And because of that, there's been times like I've been late. I didn't come as prepared as I should have back in the day. Like, and now that I'm completely in my sobriety and I've been sober for years now.
Congratulations, man.
Thank you. It's like he doesn't have to deal with it anymore, but that was hard. And and I props to him. He never turned his back on me, like ever. Like even when I was at my lowest and people were like, "Hey, you might want to consider like distancing yourself." He was always like, "No, it's my little brother. Like he'll come out as eventually as my brother." And now we're on top of the world, man. So yeah,
Dynamo Pro Tag
Dynamo Pro Tag Champs. He's got a singles title over at CHWA, and I mean, dude, we're both traveling nationally to do
running
some
the
stuff
gun
this
and
year.
getting ready to go to OVW. Just debuted for WLW.
Yeah, World League. Yeah, and then there's also some stuff I can't say right now. But dude, it's cool. Well, I'll tell you, but yeah,
you guys won't know, but I get to know.
You'll know. Yeah.
But what is? And then you have on top of the dynamic of having you and your partner, you also have the dynamic of two other people.
Yeah. So, man, that's tough too, because like especially if you're in like a really hard match and your partner gets hurt, or they just need a rest for a second, like, and you got to fight two people, man. deep waters. And
Right.
you gotta know how to swim. Cause
Yeah.
man, some of the tag divisions, like some of the places we've went, obviously, like we stay on top. It's not as
Right.
hard to swim, but like Dynamo, dude, we came in here at the very bottom minnows and there's
Right.
just nothing but sharks. And now it's like we've been tag champs for a year, but it's not because we're, we don't cheat, we don't do anything underhanded, but man, we have to be vicious now. This is a very highly competitive locker. I mean, look at Quest Parker, Anthony.
Oh, yeah.
Look at Switchblades. I mean, I can keep going. I mean, dude, they all work so hard.
Yeah.
And they've odds every day, man, they get better, especially Quest and Ant.
Oh, yeah.
So like to keep up with kids like that, man, you got to be vicious. You got to stay training, working out, stay in the game, dude. It's a lot, but you know what? I'm in love with the process.
Right, man.
It's
Absolutely.
a grind. It's great. So, and shout out to Elride, man, best tag team partner of all time, without doubt.
I'm gonna have to get Elride back again.
Yes, sir.
I really enjoyed.
I'll watch that one for sure.
I really enjoyed the episode me and him did. It was the first episode that actually went over 15 minutes. I let it go over time.
Hell yeah.
But now I'm doing these a little bit different. I'm doing single videos for single questions. That way we have more time to talk
That's cool.
about things,
I like
and we can draw this stuff out a little bit. Now, I was just talking about which do you like the most, tag team or singles?
Tag teaming for sure.
Tag teaming.
Single, like I like the aspect in singles matches of getting the freedom to do a little bit more of kind of just whatever I want.
Right.
But I'm not gonna lie, and this is just an opinion, and I don't want to yuck your yum, and I don't ever like if you like chocolate ice cream and I like cookie dough ice cream, we can still enjoy ice cream, just not the same flavor.
Right.
I truly believe that when tag team wrestling is done the right way, it is the most beautiful form of wrestling.
Right.
You can argue trios or 8-man, but when there's 4 guys and they're
firing on all
going in,
cylinders.
dude, they're going, yeah, and they're out there just working. We're not even talking just wrestling, working.
Right.
Like yeah, you could talk about like that women's tag match that just happened. Naomi and Bianca versus Liv and Raquel. Dude, at face value, at first, maybe that match wasn't something everyone was super interested in. But then within 5 minutes, I was leaned forward on my couch and I was saying to my mom, this is the best women's tag match I've ever seen with my own eyes.
Yeah.
Because it was perfect. They flowed. They were in the flow state. And I'm telling you, I've wrestled thousands of matches. And I'm telling you, when I'm in my flow state in tag team wrestling, it's a different higher level.
I've seen it. I definitely agree.
Tonight, man, I felt like tonight, like we were just on it, man. I mean, it was just bang, 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 bang. Everything had time to breathe in the crowd by the end of it, man. We went out during intermission, and I've never been swarmed by people like that, ever.
Now, how do you, this is personal to you, how do you, when something goes wrong in that tag team
What
match?
happened today?
Yeah. When something goes wrong, how do you personally handle that?
You can't freak out. You cannot panic. Like, this is something that took me man, like I just said, we're coming up on 11 years until literally this year.
Right.
When something would go wrong, I would kind of panic.
Right.
Because oh man, like I don't want everyone to know something's went wrong or my plan didn't work or whatever. But you know what, man? I've learned that if you just stay calm and naturally react to stuff and just let things happen, nobody even notices, and typically nobody gets hurt, and that's the big.
Yeah, that's the best thing, man. I think we've drawn this one out long enough.
It was good though.
Absolutely.
I like this question.
What do you have coming up? Upcoming matches?
Sure.
Anything?
When is this going to come out?
A week from
today.
A week from today.
Okay, perfect. So this Thursday, I haven't announced it on Facebook yet, but by the time this comes out, it'll already be announced. It'll be cool. You'll see a graphic.
Kind of like the second of March.
Yeah.
Or not the 2nd of March, but second week.
Second week. That's perfect. So March 6th, I make my debut. Hopefully, if all things go according to plan, at Ohio Valley Wrestling.
Ooh.
I don't know exactly fully what I'm going to be doing yet, but I do know that it's supposed to be a singles match.
Okay.
And it's going to be pretty cool. I'm excited. I'm getting ready. I've got a lot of indie shows coming up around the St. Louis area, around the Midwest area.
Yep.
We've got No Fold Pro Wrestling next weekend in Murfreesboro, taking on Ramsey Ranzit, in a last man standing match. Then we've got IAW in Highland, I think CHWA might be. Either way, IAW in Highland, and then CHWA in Edwardsville the 2 weekends after that. And then right after that, I'm going back down to once again star in the NWA Texas Paradox TV tapings that air down there and on Anthem TV.
Going back down there.
Yep, and I'm officially a part of NWA Texas. I'll be going down there pretty regularly.
Hell yeah, man!
TV,
I'm proud of you, brother.
Hey, you know what that means a lot.
I've watched your career since you guys were in the backyard.
Yeah, man.
You guys were posting shit on YouTube, going off on all the old guys. On Facebook.
Man,
so I've seen you guys. I've seen you and Lucas and your guys' crew at CHWA come from the backyard up into the Indies.
A lot of work.
And doing it the right way. And now it's paying off for you, man.
You know what though? And it's always been a thing about passion.
Mm-hmm.
I think, obviously I made a lot of mistakes. I made a lot of mistakes when I was younger. I don't hide from it. I don't run from it, but like I'm kind of in a way, I'm very grateful I made them because a lot of my mistakes are made out of passion and my passion's guided me pretty well.
Absolutely.
So to the people I've wronged, I apologize. Obviously I've done that a lot.
Oh yeah, man.
Made a lot of apologies. And to the people that I've done good by, we're eating pretty good right now.
Hell yeah, man. We're gonna run it out.
Static, thank you.
We're gonna run it out just like we always do. Jaysin Static across all social media: Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. Check me out. Fight Club Wrestling Academy, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. Check me out. That's where we're at right now. Tell me if you like Chris Exodus. I like Chris Exodus. Tell me if you like this episode. And last but not least, I can't tell you the name of it. I can't tell you where I'm dropping it. But all I can tell you, Christian, because it's a super secret, I'm dropping some merch in the future. I don't know when I'm going to drop it, but I'm working hard on it. But I can give you a hint. It's for the culture of pro wrestling.
Okay.
It's for the culture of pro wrestling.
Love it. Well, I can't wait.
Brother, congratulations. Much love, brother.